Listen, New York City, we are live in the building with, listen, man, this is different, man. I haven't interviewed a lot of R&B guests on this show. But today, we have a duo. We have Soul Ambition. Ambition, right?
Ambitious.
Soul Ambitious.
Bro, I sent you the word. You can't.
Yeah, he did. So we have Soul Ambitious in the building, man. And look, man, we all wearing dark shades, man. This is crazy.
Yeah, dark world out there.
Man, this is toxic. Now, so we all have dark shade on, and Soul Ambitious is in the building. You guys already know how we give it up, man. Before we, start talking about the guests and what they do, we talk about the most prevalent thing in the media and what's going on out there. And this time around, it's scorching hot. The media is on fire. It's been on fire for the past 3 weeks, man. Everybody's involved. 50 Cent, Soulja Boy, Puff Daddy. Oh my God, Puff Daddy's the fucking warlord of social media right now. Everybody's on Puff. Well, I ain't gonna say that word, pause. But everybody's talking about Puff. And listen, man, recently we saw a crazy video online where Puffy was attacking his former girlfriend, Cassie. He abused her, he beat her down, and kicked her to the head, dragged her. Now, that was ugly, and that was ridiculous. And after a couple of days, he came out and apologized, right? Now, let me ask you guys this. Do you think what Puffy did was fair?
What do you mean when you say fair?
Right?
So
well, how do you feel about what he did?
You mean
the whole abuse situation? I mean, what's your take on that?
Of course, it's never cool to do that. Of course,
it's never cool, right? How about the apology? What you think about the apology? How sincere was it?
It wasn't sincere at all.
Are you serious? You didn't like the apology?
No, Puff Daddy has a law team now, and I can tell that he was being coached to say what he needed to say.
It didn't sound authentic at all?
Not at all. That was years ago. Why he didn't try to apologize to her years ago?
Oh,
he was apologizing to her because it's public.
Now, let me ask you guys another question. Do you guys know the whole Puff Daddy, Cassie, Ryan Leslie story?
Not the whole story.
A little bit of it.
Yeah, a little bit.
What do you know about it, Breeze? Why, Breeze?
I don't know nothing about it. I just know that Ryan Leslie worked with Cassie before.
That's all you know?
Yeah.
You don't know that Ryan Leslie once upon a time was dating Cassie?
Yes.
I wasn't aware of that.
That's why they worked together, because he was dating her at the same time.
You guys didn't know that Ryan Leslie was also doing production work for Puff Daddy?
Oh yeah.
I know Ryan Leslie. First of all, shout out to Ryan Leslie. He's dope producer. We knew that.
So now you guys know that. So now my question is, right now, it's inferno online. It's hot, and everybody talking about the Cassie and Puffy situation, but I'm yet to hear anything about Ryan Leslie, because I'm pretty sure when Cassie left him for Puffy, Ryan Leslie was hurt. Why nobody bringing that into the equation?
I think nobody's bringing it into the equation because at the time, maybe, I don't know, don't quote me, but maybe at the time when Cassie left, Puff wasn't doing all that to her at that time.
You think so?
Maybe. I said maybe. I don't even really want to think about it, but if you ask a question, I'm answering. So maybe that's what
you mean when Cassie left?
Ryan Leslie. Puff wasn't doing that.
Puff wasn't doing that at the time. But of course, when you courting someone, you're not gonna show them the real person that you are, because then a lot of people wouldn't be together.
Right.
Well, you talking about Puffy.
Yeah.
So Puffy just gonna say, "Hey Cassie, I want to meet you."
No, that's not funny. That's gonna be laughing.
Why you laughing?
That's gonna be laughing. You're a funny dude.
I'm just trying to say that that's not how nobody's gonna present themselves that way.
Okay. Now another question. You guys know a little bit about Ryan Leslie, right? He went, to Harvard, graduated in music. He's an
pure
artist.
Production god.
Yes, what you saying?
Pure production god.
That's right, pure production god. He knows how to produce. He knows how to sing. He knows how to write, and he knows how to do all these great things. He's a great guy, right? Now, why do female always leave the good dudes for the thugs, for the gangsters, for the motherfucking niggas that's gonna abuse them? Why is that?
I think they like the thrill in the beginning until they get the black eye.
Until they start running to the elevator.
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't catch the doors.
And don't catch. Yeah. I mean, with that happening, is there a lesson, a moral lesson in this whole situation for females to learn and everyone to learn in general as a whole?
Yeah. Communication.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to be with somebody, or excuse me, let me rephrase that. Communication. If you with somebody and you are attracted to something else, then maybe you need to tell that person what you're attracted to, and maybe that person will try to be that for you. You understand? And instead of you having to mess up a whole situation to go get into a bad situation, you understand?
In other words, Cassie should articulate that with or communicate that with Ryan Leslie, like, yo,
listen, Cassie was on the road. She wanted to be a singer.
Superstar.
You understand? So of course she's gonna go with Puff. Puff is the more dominant,
Mm-hmm.
talent.
Oh, hold it right there. I'm glad you said that. You said she was on the road and she wanted to be a singer, but Ryan Leslie was good at coaching her to be a singer.
Yeah, but Ryan Leslie couldn't make her a superstar. How many artists have Ryan Leslie made a superstar? I'm not talking about make a hit for them or a hit beat. I'm talking about actually groomed them. You understand? Yeah, like blew them up. There's no artist under, as far as I know. You know what I mean? Maybe there is, but as far as I know, there's no artist under Ryan Leslie that was what could have been what Puff was supposed to have made Cassie.
So you basically saying, well, I'm not gonna speak for Cassie, but hypothetically speaking, she was chasing the fame and fortune.
That's what most people do.
Okay, and stardom.
Yeah, most people be jumping wherever they. That's how they end up in those relationships. They go where they feel like it's gonna help them. You know what I mean? Get to the next level. They don't really want to be in a relationship with you. They just fucking you for the time being.
Oh man, you sound like somebody who has experience, who's been in the industry for a long time. Yo, elaborate on that. You sound like you know what the hell you're talking about.
Man, we talking about general life, man. We human beings at the end of the day. You talking about people in total different tax brackets than us. The motive, okay. the motive is different.
Mm-hmm.
In everyday life. That's so. My answer was giving you a general everyday life, but if you want a richer Hollywood answer, the name of the game, you know what I'm saying, is to get next to the next best thing, or the next hottest thing.
So that's what you think Cassie did.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's the name of the game.
That's the name of the game she was playing.
Yeah, I mean, could have been. I don't know. I wasn't there.
So now, Mr. JV, I'm gonna ask you that. Have you ever had an experience like that where you were dealing with somebody and everything looked very hopeful, and boom, somebody from a higher bracket just snatched them from you?
Nah.
You never had that. Mm-hmm. But how do you know this so well, though?
Because that's the industry that I'm in.
You've seen this before?
Yeah, you see it all the time. It don't have to be in the industry. It's around you, period.
Have you seen that personally? Not you.
I've seen people go from relationships with good people to idiots because of fame. Not fame, money. But that person might just got more money.
Or status.
Or status. Yeah, it's just, you know what I mean? People like to be the center of attention sometimes. So if that person can give them that, they'll just go over there, regardless if they're unhappy or not.
Okay. Wow. So I thought I was alone in this. So it's not only me. Everybody see what's going on. But
your microphone is falling on me though.
So shouldn't we normalize?
I don't think it's gonna go.
So now that we're done with this whole Ryan Leslie, Cassie thing and Puff Daddy thing, we're gonna move on. But me personally, I have to put things into perspective because it started out with Ryan Leslie, and Ryan Leslie was a victim in this, so he has to get some of his flowers.
What makes him a victim?
He's a victim because he put in the work. He put in the work. He discovered Cassie. Cassie was a model, but she was never a singer. She was not into singing. Because of his experience in music, he took her to the studio and trained her and taught her how to sing.
You know what he was?
What he was?
That he didn't know he was?
What?
A A&R for Bad Boy.
Yo, get out of here. Yo, this guy's silly.
He groomed the artist.
And then Puffy just
You
snatched him
understand?
up.
You understand? So he's not a victim. This is everyday industry stuff.
Oh man, these guys are ruthless.
You
So I'm gonna stay
understand?
away from y'all.
No,
that's an industry.
it doesn't mean that we accept it. It's just that you have to know what you're surrounded by, and that's the name of the game. That's why our friendship is.
But they were dating though.
You said what?
They were dating. They were going out with each
I
other.
mean, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
That's his own personal life, though.
Listen, how do you know that Cassie didn't go to Ryan Leslie and say, "Look, I'm trying to make it here. If I go be around Puff, you understand? I could make it there." And Ryan Leslie said, "Hell no, you're not doing that." How you know? How you know he didn't make her feel? And you know he didn't make her feel like he was holding her back from her dreams. So she felt like she had to go to Puff.
Okay, I got you.
You understand?
So
We don't know.
We don't know. We just hypothetically speaking.
That's it.
And she had to do what she had to do for herself. So now she got to be responsible for
the
abuse
consequences
too.
that
the
come.
There you go.
And then the industry is, my opinion, the industry is very controlled. So sometimes you don't have a choice of what you do. She could have been told that she had to do that.
Right.
I got you.
A lot of people in the industry is very controlled. A lot of artists,
very
males,
secure.
females. There's not just the Puffies out there. There's females that do the same shit that Puffy do.
That's holding on to people.
Just beating and raping and all kinds of stupid, crazy shit.
True. I got you. Thank you. Thank you for the education. So now we're going to take it a step further. Now, what's up with all these homo things that's going on in the industry? I mean, I know it's been there, but recently, Soulja Boy has been caught up in a scandal where, you know, they're saying that he actually did it with some white guy, and the white guy went into some Keisha whatever show and started talking about the whole situation. Why is the industry turning out like this?
Why do we care about what other people do behind their closed doors?
That's right. But sometimes we have to because we got young kids watching them.
Yeah, but they not doing it in front of the young kids.
Okay, I got you.
You're mentioning it, and that's bringing it to the light.
You giving the attention.
But, you know, the media mentions it and bring it to the light.
Like, who
If
cares?
they never mentioned that, all we would know is, Soulja Boy, tell him.
Yo, these guys are bunch of clowns, man. Wow, okay, you're right. Nobody should care about what people are doing with their personal life. But then again, it's the white dude that came out and said it. So now he put it in the public.
But that's because people, I'm not saying what's true and what's not, but people do things for attention.
So do you think the white dude looking for attention?
He's getting it.
Obviously, right? And now Lady Keisha.
Nobody knew who the white dude was before he came out.
You know what I'm talking about? The lady that Cardi B sued and she refused to pay?
Tasha K.
Yeah, her. What's her name?
Tasha K.
Shout out to Tasha K. I like
okay,
that.
yeah.
Me
Shout out
too.
to her, man. She doesn't play, man. She's going at everybody. She's going at Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp. Oh man, this lady just she's not. Don't mess with her.
Yeah, you don't mess with her. She's gonna be coming at your way.
Now, yo,
no trying to bring her.
Leave me alone, man. I ain't got nothing to say. So now we got So Ambitious in the building, and we're gonna talk to these guys in regards to what they do. Now, I like the name So Ambitious. Who coined that name? Who came up with it? You did? Breeze didn't have nothing to do with that?
No, the name I had was y'all would have laughed.
What was the name?
You would have been introducing us like, oh hell no! You have to change your name now. I am not introducing that shit.
Oh shit! So
it was Jay Breeze.
Jay Breeze is not bad.
Oh, see that I know you was right. You had a rough upbringing, right?
He's from Brooklyn too.
Yeah. You just like me. What up, my boy?
Well,
You just like me. Because we see shades to shades.
Jay Breeze is more like singular, like it's just one guy.
That's what it sounds like. One person.
One person. Soul Ambitious. Ambitious. Soul Ambitious sound more like a group. Yeah, more like a group. So now you came up with that. So now, which one of you guys are from the Lower East Side, and which one of you guys from Harlem?
I'm from Harlem.
You're from Harlem.
But
wait a minute, I thought you live in Jersey.
Now you say where I'm from.
Okay. So where you from?
I'm from Lower East Side.
You're from Lower East Side. Lower East Side, LES, Manhattan?
Yeah.
It was crazy over there during the 90s.
Yeah, I wasn't there in the 90s.
Oh, you were not there?
Yeah, I was in the Bronx.
Oh, you were in the Bronx. Yeah. Okay.
Born in the Bronx, raised in the Lower East Side.
You were born in the Bronx, raised in LES.
Yes.
And this guy right here, Harlem. Where in Harlem? 125th?
Yeah, up there around there.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just bugging. Where
I'm
in
from
Harlem?
Crime Square.
What is it?
Crime Square.
Crime Square. Why they call it Crime Square?
Think about it.
Figure
Break the
it out.
name
I
down.
know crime. Y'all do motherfuckers involving crime all day.
It happened in the square.
It happened
Radius
in
of
the
the
square.
block.
So there's a particular radius where it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the official name, or is this a name?
If you from there, yeah, that's the official name.
But that's the name that's in the Google and everything. If you crime
Oh,
Square.
No, they're not going to be in the Google. What does the Google?
Okay, so you from Crime Square. Where is Crime Square exactly located?
In the 40s.
140th and over there.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Where the west or the east or the east?
Well, you
There's
think,
no
well, you
east in
think
the
about
40s.
it. Yeah, I'm about to tell him.
Huh?
What you think
There's
about
no
it?
East 140s unless you're in the Bronx.
Unless you're in the Bronx.
Okay.
So it's the West.
This is the west. Okay. Listen, I don't know, man. I'm not from Harlem.
I know you from
Although
Brooklyn.
I hang out there, the further I go to 41st. I used to go to this spot called the Hexagon.
Mm-hmm.
And what, and 7th? 41st and 7th?
I think so.
Okay.
141st. Yeah, I used to be there every Sunday, but they're not there anymore.
Okay.
But I never paid attention whether it was east or west. So then, okay, good. So you grew up in Harlem. How was it like growing up in Harlem?
Fine. I love Harlem. You know, I never really had problems growing up in Harlem.
So what? Okay, I know you probably wanted to check other places, so you just went to Jersey like that.
No, I've been living in different places before Jersey. I just moved to Jersey 2 years ago.
Or you
2.5
recently
years
moved
ago.
to Jersey?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm online. I'm on my page, and I saw something came out, and I because I know you're a comedian. You do a lot of skits, so I didn't really pay the shit no mind. So when I look into it, I saw you singing. I'm like, wait a motherfucking minute. This motherfucker sing also? And then when I read the title, it says Soul Ambitious and Before I Let You Go. Now, in terms of your singing career, how long you been singing?
I've been singing for a long time.
So, why is it that I know you as a content creator and not as an R&B artist?
Because when you met me, I was focusing more on, and I'm not a content creator, I'm an actor.
Yo, you do content all the fucking time. You're acting.
That's just part of that. Yeah, I'm an actor. There's people that are content creators who can't do acting. I'm an actor. Period.
Or you actually focus on that?
Yeah. So
okay.
That's just me acting. I'm not doing content.
So it's just you acting.
Hmm?
Okay, so it's the same question, man. So how come I know you as an actor and not as a singer?
Because you just met me, DJ.
I know you for like months now.
Yeah, months. You act like that's a long time. You just met. You
which
met
one?
me in the time where I was actually working with Jay Messiah and making videos, and I make movies and series.
Now we're gonna get
we
into
took a
that.
break. We took a little break. You know what I mean? Life was life, and Breeze was going to school, and
okay,
you know,
we're gonna get into
yeah.
that.
You just asked me, so I'm answering.
Okay, yeah, man. So now I know this is acting right here. Okay, so which one came first, singing or acting?
Singing.
Wow, since high school.
Before that.
Really?
Mm.
Wow. So now, how did you link up, Breeze? How did you link up with Mr. JV?
Through a mutual friend.
Female?
Nah,
Okay.
a guy. Shout out to our friend Tice the Dawn, you know. But I met Tice first, and then Tice, he wasn't really a good friend. Still my man, I love him to death, but he wasn't really a good friend. My brother JV exposed that, and we've been rocking ever since. He let me know I could trust him, and I know he would never do no foul shit behind my back. And
So you rap also, right? Because I think I heard a little bit.
I only rap.
You
That's all
only
he
rap.
does, rap.
But why the fuck do you got an R&B swag?
I'm with the ladies called Pretty. You know what I'm saying? That's what they call me. Nah.
You know who you remind? Yo, shit. You know who you remind me of?
Who?
This old OG R&B dude. He had nice pressed hair. I forgot his name, man. Shit, he was very deep. He had a deep baritone voice.
Talking about Barry White?
Yeah, man.
Why do I remind you of Barry White?
Because you just move. You kind of move like him a little bit.
All right, well then, you know.
Yeah, the only thing you missing.
I was about to do that. I was like, well, if I put the smooth voice on like this.
Yo, listen, the only thing you're missing is that deep baritone shit.
Yeah. Nah, I be chilling though, but yeah, that's how I met JV through a mutual friend, and yeah, we've been rocking ever since.
So how long you been rapping?
I've been rapping since Hove dropped the Blueprint.